Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning.
Good morning!
Ah, good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone. I am Coach Pastor Alan. I'm coming in live here at D Cup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. And yes, we are 24/7 coaching hub, offering coaching on demand service any time of the day. But of course, because of the quarantine, our operation is primarily via online. Dito lang muna from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yep.
7 p.m. Beyond that, it's now online. And of course, you can reach us through this number 0917-586-1661. And let me introduce to you my second host.
Ayun po, so good morning. I'm Coach Bill, so co-hosting ng part 4 of Coach Connect. So, WHO Who of the R. So, we are doing this videothon as a community service to our change agents in the tribe, whom we are called to serve first and foremost. Recently, pickup operation is limited, katulad ng sinabi ni Coach Pas kanina, and it's limited to takeout and delivery service for the meantime. But online coaching is non-stop, and we continue to reach out to the life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneur. Yan.
Wow, na-perfect mo, Coach Bill.
Di
Global
ba? Siyempre.
for coaches.
Okay.
Alam mo, Coach.
Basta kung
Sige.
yan rin yun, global. Yeah.
Okay. So, for the who of the hour, hindi na natin papatagalin. Who of the
Yeah.
hour is, could you please introduce yourself, Coach?
Hi, Coach. Hi, Coach Pastor Alan and Coach Will. I am Coach
Hello.
Dan, known as Big Bro.
Big
Big
bro.
Bro Dan of Maritime Industry. Yeah, I'm currently residing here in Cavite together with my wife and my baby. Presently in lockdown. The whole Cavite is also in lockdown, so we're just following the rules and guidelines of the barangay and in the national level as well.
Coach, Dan,
Yeah.
from
Yes.
what batch are you again?
I'm from batch 29, the largest batch
Ah.
so far.
Oh, the batch of Erwin. Sino mo mga 29?
Yes.
Ay, yeah,
Sila
29.
Coach, yes, Coach Lou.
Coach Lou.
Kaya batch 29 because
Yes, opo.
it reminds me of my age and waistline, batch 29.
Tumpak.
Okay, okay.
Medyo choppy lang siya.
Chappy
Ano
ba?
narinig niyo yung...
Chappy? Akala ko sinabihan
Choppy
mo ako
yung
chappy. Akala ko sabi mo chubby eh.
nahirapan lang akong marinig kayo.
Brave, Cavite.
Cavite.
Tell us something
Well,
about
so
your
far,
situation.
so far the situation here is not as drastic as what is seen in the news. Medyo matibay yung lockdown dito sa Imus. Marami pa rin mga pasaway. Pero generally, all are controlled naman so far. The barangay sectors are doing their job. Kakaikot nga lang nila and they're trying to sanitize what they could sanitize. And so far, hindi naman masyadong yung scare factor dito hindi ganun kabigat. So, on personal level, kasi since February pa lang, medyo nagbabasa na ako regarding this COVID-19. So, basically, inuunti-unti na namin yung preparation ng mag-asawa kami. So, we had prepared somehow enough for this event. That's why hindi kami masyado nagpapanik regarding sa
So, before the lockdown, ano? So, before the lockdown, may preparation na po, parang ganun.
Yes, mga 2 weeks to 3 weeks preparation.
So, isa ka sa mga
Yes, also-
bumili ng maraming alcohol, ha?
Again, sorry.
So you're one of the
Hindi na.
many Filipinos who bought a lot of alcohols.
Hindi naman. Okay naman po. Okay lang.
I'm just messing with you, Coach Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Would you please ask him the next question?
Yeah. So yung next question, Coach, is so with the situation na meron ka ngayon, like sinabi mo nga before 2 weeks prior dun sa lockdown, meron ka ng preparation and then yun, nagbabasa-basa ka na. So, like, how are you really, nawala ako. So, how are you responding? Like, how are you responding with the
Go, Coach
situation
Bill.
or sa crisis, ika nga, kung if you see this as a crisis dito sa COVID-19, how are you
Sorry,
responding, Coach Dan?
sorry na medyo garalgal po. Sorry, ang
Okay.
question mo.
Sige, ito, Coach. How are you responding with the situation or the crisis na meron po tayo ngayon? Like COVID-19, if you see this as a crisis or a situation, like how are you responding po, Coach Dan?
Well, basically, what we're doing and what we are trained for to do, because as a seafarer and also as a training manager of a lot of cadets, I'm preparing them to be prepared on such situations. So what we have done is that we have somehow put some measures already along the way. So ngayon in the academy na nandun yung mga kadete ko, I do have 1,000 cadets to handle. So basically,
That's a lot.
70% of them are in school, 10% are in vacation, and 20% are on board. So yung mga nasa school, naka-prepare na kami sa kanila. What we have done is that we had prepared already the LMS. So basically, nag-aaral pa rin sila doon. Naka-lockdown sila sa school, pero nag-aaral pa rin sila. Meron silang 4 hours study period. And then on the 4 hours, medyo yun yung mga kanya-kanyang mga ginagawa. Minsan, nagtatanim ng malunggay o anything. Something productive too. 20% are still on board. So they're doing what they need to do. They're considered now the key a key profession. Seafarer is already a key profession. Just announced parang kahapon lang. So, basically, we are also considered frontliners. So, ayun lang. Kinakausap ko sila na medyo tiis-tiis, tsaga-tsaga. Nalipas din ito. Kasi, of course, most of them already finished their contract. And, of course, they don't know until when will this dilemma or what will be extended to. Of course, they are also worried by their family is also certain parts in the Philippines na medyo baka affected din ng COVID-19. And the 10% who are on vacations, we are also something about them. So we are already coordinating with them on how we could somehow assist them. Of course, medyo mahirap kasi if it's always about monetary. So what we're doing somehow is what I've learned here in the life coaching, that I'm giving support by not, because if the virus could spread diseases, we could spread love and people could spread love, and that's what I'm doing.
Coach Dan, thank you for that wonderful answer. Can you give me a specific way on how are you spreading love to your fellow cadets and to your fellow seafarers in times like this?
Yes, basically seafarers are 1 out of 4 seafarers are suffering from depression and anxiety, and that's a fact. That's already proven and tested by a lot of professionals. And what we are doing is we're trying to talk to them, we're trying to support them as much as we can. There are a lot of hotlines that they could call on if there are some instances na medyo nahihirapan sila sa barko. Of course, we cannot fully control the situations. There are a lot of ports that have been closed down because of the COVID-19. But what we're doing is that we're making use of the social media, and we are trying to maximize the platform as much as we can. And we talk to them, and then we talk to their families, especially the parents. Kasi yung mga hinawakan ko kasi is mga kadete. So basically, mga kadete, we're ranging from 19 to 23 years old. So medyo young seafarers ito. So most of their families are very worried of what is happening. So we're trying to reassure that everybody somehow is doing the best of capabilities to handle the situation.
Oh, thank you. Before we continue, Coach Bill, no, I would just like to read the comment of Master Coach Lakendra Small. Yeah, she said that 3 king coaches. Wow. So according
Thank
to our
you,
Master Coach,
Coach
we are the
Kendra.
3 kings. Oh, probably Coach Dan, you are Baltasar, and Coach Bill, you are Melchor, and me, I am Kasma.
Kas-
Oh, Coach Dan, I noticed that all most of your answers are about pertaining to your cadets, pertaining to your fellow seafarers. But what about your family? How are you
yeah.
responding in the aspect of your family right now in the second week lockdown that we are into? What are you doing
Okay.
with your family right now?
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but as I have understood, the question is what's the situation of my family right now?
Yes, and
Tama po ba?
Yeah.
how are you
Tama po,
responding
tama.
with love? Yes, with your family. Yes, it's correct.
Yes. So, yes, basically, this is a pangit mapakinggan, pero I had now a lot of time with my family. Of course, 1 month na work from home. So, of course, there are also designated time for work, but there's a lot of time with the family. I was awake already 2 a.m. taking care of my baby boy Drew. So, we're yeah, we're trying to learn as much as we can. Ang pinaka-importante na natutunan namin mag-asawa ngayon is paano magluto.
Wow.
So, that's the that's the best thing that we could do as of the moment, that we try to live our life to the fullest each and every day, because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. Okay, there's really no cure yet, but of course we're trying to hope that magkakaroon in the near future.
Mhm.
Hopefully bukas meron na. Pero we're trying to live our life rather than to fear what is happening. Of course, we are
Mhm.
worried and we are
Mhm.
somehow affected in a way, but nag-enjoy lang kami kung ano ang meron kami ngayon, and then just share the happiness that we have. Malapit lang kasi yung aking mom and dad, and we're trying to visit them as much as we can kasi medyo
Yeah.
mas matatanda na yun. Kaya alam mo na, di ba?
Oo,
So,
Yeah.
matatanda yung madalas
they also
tamaan
need
eh.
support.
Oo nga, oo nga. Coach Dan, so how are yung family mo, Coach Dan, your sabi mo your parents and your wife and your paano sila nagre-respond with the current situation?
Paano po sila?
Like paano po nagre-respond yung family mo right now with the situation?
Okay. So, I think we are a little bit of blessed in a way that we have prepared enough and we have prepared in advance for such situations. So, sabi ko nga, 3 weeks before the lockdown, we already somehow
Mhm.
hindi nag-hoard or anything. At least one
Wow.
day, bumibili kami ng maliliit na delata,
Mm.
mga gas, kung ano-ano pa. So, basically, it's not really prepared, but we're ready of what is happening. So,
Yeah.
as of the moment, hindi kami yung wala kaming fear na mauubusan or anything. What we're trying to do is kung ano man yung meron kami, tinitipid namin, and then we're trying to maximize it. Na in a
Yeah.
way na nag-aaral kami kung ano yung lulutuin sa bawat araw. So, kasi there are things that you could control and there are things that you cannot control. And I think my
Yes.
family would agree that we should always focus on the things that we could control. And
Correct,
Wow.
then
correct.
sanitizing
Correct.
ourselves, and then thinking of happy thoughts. Ibig sabihin kung ano yung feed mo sa sarili mo, that's the thing that you could control. Yung the government decision and other factors na you are out of control, of course, we could influence a lot, but hindi namin siya masyadong dinidibdib kung ano may nababasa namin o nakikita namin sa social media, because there are a lot of
Mm.
hoaxes and a lot of issues batting in, especially here in the Philippines. Very political dito eh.
Correct. Coach
Mm.
Dan, let's assume that in a week or two this will all end. So, how would Coach Dan and his family uh, come out in this kind of situation? What would be the outcome for Coach
Again,
Dan?
sorry?
What would be the outcome for Coach Dan and his family out of this preparation that you are doing when this pandemonium ends?
Pandemic.
Okay. So basically, we have learned a lot from this pandemic thing, so pandemic
Mhm.
issue. We had learned to maximize what we have. We also learned to value the time that we have with each other. Kasi time is very valuable. Again, as I have said, hindi mo alam kung meron pang bukas. We don't know what will happen. So, we're
Yeah.
trying to give in to love rather than
Mhm.
fear. So,
Mm.
yeah, so what will come out to after this pandemic is that of course, everybody will be happy, hopefully.
Right.
But on our family, it's a fact that we will be happy if this pandemic will end. But I cannot, of course, say with a lot of people who are suffering as of the moment. Pero kasi meron kami parang note sa bahay eh. If we
Mm.
are somehow bored, di ba? If we are bored and we are somehow bored at home, we are still blessed because there are a lot of people who are suffering, hungry, and dying.
Mm.
So as of the moment, I could still that we are really blessed, and I don't know that I don't think that meron kaming kailangang yung parang yung mahirap mag feeling na maghirap or anything. We're doing our very best to live the moment.
Mm.
Wow, wow, that's very
Wow.
powerful, no, Coach Bill, na talaga
Yep,
they
yep.
will come out of this outbreak or pandemonium happier and more blessed.
Yeah.
And I love what Coach Dan noticed in this season is that time really is very important. And inamin naman niya, di ba?
Uh,
Nakakahiya man pero mas marami siyang oras sa family niya.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes,
Coach
yes.
Dan, I have a question. Personally, ano yung bago kay Coach Dan after ng COVID-19?
Yeah, that's a nice question.
Okay.
Like you, personally
Yes.
lang, Coach Dan.
Anong
Saan
bago
yung
sa akin?
bago
Yeah.
kay Coach
Ano
Dan?
bang bago sa akin?
Yeah, after ng COVID-19.
Bago sa akin, probably I will be losing 5 kilos rather than than you. Pero
Okay.
kidding.
Uh,
Pero kidding
okay.
aside, yeah, I'm kidding aside. I'm maximizing my time. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to podcast a lot of often kasi nakikinig ako ng mga leadership talks.
Wow.
I'm watching this WHO marathon of videothon,
Yes.
and I'm learning a
Mm-hmm.
lot from different coaches. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful that meron ganito kasi of course this is the time that we could somehow voice out our our things, our
Yep.
desires to help and to share what we know. And this is a platform. Of course, everybody could somehow benefit from it, especially those who are on the, for example, for me, on the same industry as me. The if they are watching, or they will be watching, of course, hopefully they could benefit from it.
Wow. Sige,
Oh.
Coach Dan and Coach Bill, no? Before we end this powerful interview, uh, what message of hope and love would you like to share to your fellow seafarer, to your cadets, and to your family? I believe that they will hear this right now, or probably they will watch in on replay. So, in the midst of this challenging times, what message of hope and love would Coach Dan relay to them?
Okay. To my fellow seafarers at sea and at home, I know that the malls are shut, the roads are closed, but the oceans are not. You are still working. You're everything that you could do. You're trying to support your family. You're trying to support yourself, and and in the end you're also trying to support the world because you're transporting medicine, you're transporting food from one place to another, and that's a very heroic thing to do. Despite of what is happening, you're still doing your very best. I'm so very proud of this profession and in this industry. I know that some ports are closed and there are a lot of challenges, especially for the crew changes, so you cannot somehow go home on your expected date. Naman tayo dyan eh. We are used to it. We are somehow used to with the the delays in the crew changes, medyo higpitan na natin yung ating sinturon and things will get better. Of course, lahat naman ng pagsubok malalampasan basta magtiwala lang tayo. And now, probably it's the best time for us to understand the value of money. Seafarers always understand that what you earn, especially on this kind of situation, is very, very vital. Hindi pwedeng one day millionaire tayo.
Yep,
Kailangan
yep.
we always look after ourselves and our family. And by doing so, we need to save as well.
Yep, yep.
So,
Yun na, yep.
yeah.
Sige, go lang, coach. Go lang, coach Dan.
Yeah, and also to my cadets currently in school and other students also still studying, please do your very best because a lot of people are really wishing and hoping that they're currently in your position right now. So just do what you need to do or what you're all told to do and then be more productive. I told you already what are the things that you could do. I already somehow coach you, ask you a lot of questions on how will you be able to improve yourselves. So on this note, I'm trying to apply as much as I can what I have learned from life coaching, and
Yes.
I think it's
Wow.
very beneficial for them. So it's so hard to handle thousands of people, but the guys that I'm handling are very professional, and I hope that these people also could give light to another people and give light to another people because the ripple effect is endless, especially if you're doing good things.
Yeah, gustong-gusto ko po yung ripple effect. Coach Dan, powerful and thank you for that message. So, paano ko ba? Ngayon, na-disconnect lang si Coach Paz, but then umabot tayo sa final message. So, Coach Dan, thank you. I'm really excited to meet you. Personally, kasi last time parang nakita lang kita sa stage, hindi ata tayo nakapag-shake hands or what. But Coach Dan, thank you for
Hindi
blessing
pa ako
us yung
nakaka-view
message
ulit.
mo.
Sorry.
Oo nga eh. So,
I
Coach
will
Dan,
visit, promise.
okay, looking forward
Promise.
pa.
Babawi
Okay,
po
sige
ako,
po, Coach
babawi.
Dan. Ay,
Thank
Coach
you,
Dan,
Coach Bill.
final. Gagawa lang tayo alam mo yung, nanood ka kanina nung di ba? Sige, gawin
Yes,
natin.
kaya lang,
Love.
hawak ko yung isang phone ko pa.
Kahit isang
Paano
kamay
ba
ka na
yun?
lang. Game. Okay,
Ayan
ganito.
na lang.
Love, bomb, boom.
Malaki na yung pisngi ko eh. Boom!
Okay, sige. Last one. 1, 2, 3, go. Love, bomb, boom.
Boom!
Sige, bye-bye.
Thank you, Coach Bill. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you rin. Yes po.
Thank you, Master Coach A and Master Coach Kendra. Maraming salamat, fellow coaches.